Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 31 of the FIFA 18 Striker Career Mode. And today we face Bournemouth home and away in the Europa League quarter-final. And it's a big two games for us, I think certainly winnable. And hopefully we can book our place into the semi-final. So without any catch-up from the last episode, because this is the very next game, let's get straight into this Bournemouth, the home leg, and hopefully we can get a clean sheet and register a goal or two. Here we go, big game in the club's history. It's Villarreal versus Bournemouth in the Europa League. And here come the lineups. Villarreal first, Sergio Asenjo in goal. Then we look like we've got a new player, Lagaos, Alvaro Ruiz and Schmelzer, and Dai Fuego in the middle, Pedraza, Saliba out wide, and Rodri in behind Sean Measures. And the Bournemouth lineup, Begovic in goal, always a tough keeper to beat. Kieran Trippier, fullback for Bournemouth. The other fullback will be Boscagli, Ake and Cook in the central defence. Donsar and Cook, Brecalo and Roberts, two new signings in midfield. Callum Wilson in behind Josh King. Rodri puts a little ball into me there. We're going to push this down the flank. Can we go alone? It looks like we can. We've got Ake there. We've got options. We tried to pass that across. It did not work out again. Spread that ball on the left to the fullback, Schmelzer. Cut back inside. Find the feet of Rodri. Rodri to Saliba. Saliba finds me. Can we find the finish? And we can. Just about get there ahead of Begovic. He got the touch on the ball. But Measures is there to apply the finish. Scrappy as it may be. Telling the fans to calm down. We've got this. Decent bit of football, good bit of running off the ball, great ball from Saliba. Begovic a little bit unlucky, but we don't care. Villarreal 1, Bournemouth 0. Saliba gets the ball back, looking for an option down this right-hand side. Lagaos is there. Javi Fuego, Rodri, into my feet. We're going to see if we can work a shot. We do work a shot, but it's very poor, pretty rushed. Header won by Javi Fuego. He'll look to get it again. Rodri, Javi Fuego, cross comes in, Fuego, and again. And it's a poor effort in the end, easy for Begovic. Very important that we keep a clean sheet across this this first leg, just so they haven't got that away goal to go back to their place with. But the first half ends, and it ends Villarreal 1, Bournemouth 0. Donsar tackled. Javi Fuego finds me. We go back to Javi Fuego, into Rodri. First time shot, and not a great shot, and not a bad ball, not where I wanted it, but still a chance. Ball down the flank to Schmelzer, got a little bit fortunate there. Schmelzer puts the cross in. Oh, the ball comes, but no good. But we do pick the ball up on the edge of the box. We find Trigueros, who finds us. We're going to try bend one in that corner, and that's a decent save from Begovic. Always obvious where we were going with that one. And here come Bournemouth. It's Wilson. Wilson tries to find the ball. Terrible ball. Victor Ruiz, though, has made the mistake, and Bournemouth get the shot off. And luckily that goes over the bar. Very sloppy from Villarreal. Substitution for Bournemouth. Mings is going to come on to replace the new man, Boscagli. Muller gets there. Bonera plays a lovely ball down this right-hand side for us here. It's long. It's good for us to chase. Oh, and we turned on it. The tackle came in, but we did not get the penalty. It would have been a weak penalty decision. 2 minutes at a time, throw into Bournemouth. It's Wilson down this left-hand side. Finds a little bit of space for the cross. Can he find it, though? He goes back to King on the edge of the box. Cuts it across. Arta, back to King. King shoots! And King scores in the dying minutes of the game to make it 1-1. And Bournemouth get their away goal. And that is a huge, huge goal in the tie. It really is. Bournemouth didn't trouble us once. Not once in this game. I don't think they've even tested our keeper. They've had a couple of shots that have gone over, but not once have they tested us. And they've really put us to the sword there in the dying minutes of the game. Everyone pushing forward. You see the ball here with Wilson. Back to King. And King just finds that top corner in off the bar. Goalkeeper, no chance. A really good finish, but zero pressure from the defenders. But a really good finish nonetheless. You can't take that away from him. Villarreal 1, Bournemouth 1. Kick off here. Can we force anything before this final whistle goes? And it doesn't look like we can. We had literally seconds. And the game will end Villarreal 1, Bournemouth 1. And we go to Bournemouth's ground needing a goal now. And that's certainly changed things from a 1-0 home victory. That would have been ideal. But now we're going to have a tough second leg. And after the game, we got a match rating of 7.8. We got our goal, which was nice. 4 shots on target, 1 off target, 73% passing, 100% tackling. A good game from us, a good game from the team, to be fair. We were always in control, but Bournemouth did just enough to create the pressure in the last few minutes and grab that equaliser. Okay, so after that Bournemouth game, we did have a fixture against Deportivo La Coruña. We won the game 2-0, and we had some bad news during that game. We were unfortunately injured by a clumsy tackle. I haven't seen it myself, and we are going to be out, and it's 8 weeks we are going to be out for. So we are going to miss the return leg of the Bournemouth game, potentially miss semi-final if we get there, and we could even miss the whole run into the end of the season, which is really bad. So the idea is now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to push on. I'm going to give you some highlights of our results, etc., so that you know sort of where we are in the season and how we're getting on. But the idea is that we might now not play another game for Villarreal because of this. And it is a shame. Dislocated shoulder, 8 weeks. It feels like a long time. But it is what it is, and you can't do anything about injuries. So let's show you this Bournemouth game. We can only sim it, obviously, but let's see how we get on. See if the club can make it to the semi-final. Okay, it's game day for Villarreal away to Bournemouth. I'm not going to skip this one. I'm going to watch it all the way through and see if we do enough to get through to the next round. So far, 20 minutes gone and we're 1-0 up. It's gone to 1-1 straight away. Bournemouth hit back. And half-time whistle is going to go at 1-1. So at the moment, it's going extra time and penalties. Half an hour left. 15 minutes left. Bournemouth have taken the lead. Villarreal need a goal. If we get that goal, we go through, but it's not going to happen. And Bournemouth end up beating Villarreal 2-1. They will go through 3-2 to the semi-final of the Europa League, and Villarreal have been knocked out. You can't help but think that if we were in that squad completely fit, that we would have been able to do enough to get us through to the semi-final. Okay, so we pushed on another couple of games, played Real Sociedad, drew 1-1. We then played Getafe, won 1-0. We've now got 4 games left, and the idea is we're not going to make it back for Villarreal. We have essentially played our last game for Villarreal, because I'm going to put in a transfer request as well. So let's watch these, or sim these games together, the last 4, because we are top of the league, and I'll show you that in a second. But only these 4 games to go, and still potentially could win the league. So let's have a little look at the league first. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a game in hand on second place Real Madrid. They're only 2 points behind us, but we could push that to a 5-point lead. And I get that feeling that because we're playing them on the last day of the season, we will need to win our game in hand to try and push ourselves away from Real Madrid. But the title's still possible. Okay, first game of the 4 is Espanyol versus Villarreal. A very tough game. I'm looking at their team. They've got no one that massively scares me, but at the same time, we're not a fantastic side, to be completely honest. But nearly half time, still 0-0, and it does go in at half time at 0-0. Looks like a very quiet game. 25 minutes left, still 0-0. 10 minutes left of the game and Espanyol take the lead. That could be massive for our season there. And after 90 minutes, it ends 1-1. I didn't see that last minute equaliser from Ruiz. That is a bit of a saviour, that goal. So 1-1 Espanyol. Next game, it's home against Malaga. Fingers crossed for a big result. We are top still, but only just Barcelona and Real Madrid pushing us. But we've took an early lead through Trigueros with a penalty. He also missed one as well. But half an hour gone, 1-0 up. And it's looking good so far. Half time, 1-0. Can Malaga get themselves back into the game? They can, but Villarreal push straight ahead into the lead again. Saliba with a 57th minute goal there. 10 minutes left. Can we hold on and get these 3 points? And there's the final whistle. Villarreal, sorry, get a very, very big 3 points. Let's have a little catch up with the league table. So here's the league table, 2 games to go. We still sit top, 2 points clear of Barcelona. We're now 6 points clear of Real Madrid, so they can still beat us, but we'd have to lose both of our last games. They'd have to win both theirs. Their goal difference is better than ours, but Barcelona, Atletico Madrid are the big, big worries at the moment. And it's the game against Valladolid, away from home, tough fixture, but one we must win. And we are down 1-0 after 3 minutes. Not a great start at all. Can Villarreal scrape their way back into this game? 10 minutes left of the first half, and it's just gone 1-1. Pedraza, who's been poor all season, gets the equaliser. Half an hour left. Can Villarreal sneak a winner here? 20 minutes. 10 minutes left. Come on, Villarreal, get that goal. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, and it ends 1-1. Not a terrible result, but that's given Barcelona enough chance to close the gap on us. And look at this, 1 game to go. I cannot tell you enough how much I want to be playing in this run-in for the title. I really do. Never in a million years did I think that we'd be able to win the league with Villarreal, but it's possible. I don't know who Barcelona have got on the final day of the season, but we are completely level on points with them. We've got a +2 better goal difference than them. Atletico Madrid possibly still a threat. They'd have to win, and we could draw or lose and they could still get it. But we are playing Real Madrid, a huge, huge game. Let's get into it. Here we go, Real Madrid at home in the league, in the last game of the league campaign, and Villarreal need something. We can't lose the game. If we win, we will win the title. I'm sure of it. But first half, nearly done and dusted. It's 0-0. Can we do anything to nick a goal? No, Real Madrid have just gone one up through Malo, and it's not looking good for Villarreal. Nick an equaliser, and we've still got a chance at this title. There it is, there's an equaliser. We're in with a chance here. 90 minutes gone, 1-1 against Real Madrid. That's really not a bad result. Unal, the striker, who is replacing me while I'm injured, grabbing the goal there. A late goal with only 10 minutes to go. Let's have a little look at the league table, see how it finished. Did we get a league winners medal? And can you believe it? We have won the title. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid must have failed to win their games. And Villarreal, of all teams, have managed to win the La Liga title. A fantastic season. A really good season for us personally. We've improved a lot. I think we signed for Villarreal when we were rated 80. We're now rated 87. And such a badly timed injury. It really, really was. We could have had a nice little Europa League run in, and we could have also watched us pick up the title for the La Liga. But instead, we do get a winner's medal, so that'll be in our cabinet. It's a really big achievement, and I'm sure what we've done across the season will attract enough attention from big clubs across Europe to come and stick in a decent bid for us. So we're going to stick in a transfer request, and once that's accepted, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a transfer special for the next episode, where we essentially see what bids come in for us. We can accept a bid, whoever we fancy going to, and then sign for that club and maybe play the first game of the season. So something along those lines for the next episode. So unfortunately, you didn't get your 2 games. We got to see a few simmed games there, but that injury, there's nothing I could do about it really. And I'm not the kind of player to quit and restart, so the injury didn't happen. Whatever happens does happen. But to win the title, especially on 76 points, what seems like a very low point total, is superb. We only conceded 15 goals in 38 games. A little bit of worry there for me for realism, but at the same time, we played well. We were a tight defensive unit, and then we had me on the other end of it with the fast breakaway attacks, etc., getting some really important goals for Villarreal. Okay, so we've just put the transfer request in. I haven't heard back, but but I will keep requesting a transfer until they accept it, essentially. So we will be leaving Villarreal. Well, I'm 80-90% sure we will be leaving Villarreal, providing we get offers. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't get offers. But these are our league objectives for Villarreal at the start of the season. They wanted us to keep an average match rating of 6.9 or better. We got an average rating of 7.8, which is really, really good. That was down to our performances and our goals, really. They wanted us to score 12 goals this season. We got 20. They wanted us to set up 4 goals. We set up 5. And shots to goal conversion rate, they wanted us to maintain no less than 17%. We got 18%, so only just, but we did complete all of our league objectives for the season. So we're going to leave the episode there. So thank you very much for watching. A little bit disappointed that we got that injury, but we will get over it. And next season could be a big season for us. Will it be one of the giants? Will it be the Man Cities, the Bayern Munichs? Will Real Madrid or Barcelona try and poach us? Maybe seeing the damage we caused against them. Who knows? But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next episode.